sharp index model. Okay, can you go through this question? We are almost come to the end of this. After this, there are a few questions which we have already done. Let's hope we can complete portfolio today itself. Okay, here there are three securities A, B, C. Have they given the portfolio weight? Have they given the beta? They have given the expected return and also they have given the total variance. From this, we can find out many things. For example, beta is given. Now they have given the standard deviation of the market. So we know that standard deviation of the market into beta will give you the non-diversifiable risk. Once you get the non-diversifiable risk, if the total variance is there, can we also not find out the diversifiable risk? So I'll write down in your on the board working note number 1, diversifiable and non-diversifiable risk. Share A, B, C. Alright. So here you have the weights, you have the beta and you have the standard deviation of the market. So if I first I'll write down total variance. Okay. How many is the total variance? 0.015. I'll show you the first one, remaining you are doing it on your own. Okay. 0.015. Then I can find out the non-diversifiable variance. The formula for non-diversifiable variance will be beta into standard deviation of the market, the whole square. So that would be 0.4 into 10, okay, this is the standard deviation given over there, am I right? So that will turn out to be 4 square is 16. No, we cannot write down that way, it will be 0.4 into 0.1, okay, this whole square will be again into whatever answer I get, so 0.4 into 0.1 is 0.4 into 0.1 is 0.04. Into 0.04 will give you 0.0016. Okay. So if this is the case, we can find out the diversifiable variance now. 0.015 minus 0.0016 will give you 0.0134. If this is the diversifiable variance, what will be the diversifiable risk? That would turn out to be 0.115. Like this, you are supposed to do the remaining. Can you write down this in your books, friends? I'll show you one more, 0.025, and here the formula would be 0.5 into 0.1, that will give you 0.0025, okay, 0.025 minus 0.0025 would give you 0.0225, 0.0225, the square root of that will turn out to be 0.15. I'll do the last one also, friends, 0.1. Okay, and here it is 1.1 into 0.1, that will give you 0.0121, 0.0879, 0.296. Write down this in your books now. Alright friends, everybody is clear with this part now. Once you get this, the question is asking for the portfolio beta. That's the overall beta. Let us find out the overall beta now. Beta overall. The formula would be whatever is the weights at the beta given over here. 0.4 into 0.2, 0.5 into 0.5, 1.1 into 0.3. So get the answer as how much? 0.66. So beta overall is equal to 0.66. That is the answer what you can do with it. Can you write down this in your books now? Alright friends, have you all put up till here in your books now? We got the overall beta also. Now they're asking we'll find out the residual variance of each of the three shares. Friends, this diversifiable variance is what they call it as residual variance. Have you already got this answer also in your books now? Please write down this also in your books. Alright, so we are done with this part also. We got the overall beta also. Next requirement is what the challenge is about. They are asking you to find out the portfolio variance using sharp index model. This is something new. I have not taken this in the class. The next one will be overall risk using sharp index model. I will explain the logic first and then we will do it. Friends, as per the normal theory that we have learned. Okay. Have you not learned that total risk is having two parts over there? What are the two parts? One is a diversifiable risk and the other one is a non-diversifiable risk. Correct? Sharp index also uses the same theory. What he says is that only difference when you compare of the sharp index model is that non-diversifiable risk is done on an overall basis, whereas this one is done on an individual basis. So when I say like this, you might not understand. Okay, just write down this, then I will explain to you by drawing a chart what I mean. Okay, can you put this in your books now? Alright friends, have you all put up till here in your books now? Alright, I'll now explain this part to you. Now, we want to find out what will be the total variance. This will have two parts. One is non-diversifiable variance and another one is going to be diversifiable variance. Non-diversifiable variance will be found out using the formula beta overall into standard deviation market whole square. We have already learned the formula for non-diversifiable risk and standard deviation of the market into beta. Here we will do a whole square also. That's the only difference. So once I do a whole square, what is the beta overall? I got 0.66 into standard deviation is 0.1, the whole square. 0.66 into 0.1. Do I get the answer as 0.004356? This is the first answer. Here I will take it separately for A, for B and for C. Now tell me, have I got the answer for A? I have got 0.115, correct? So here it will be 0.115. What about B? 0.15, 0.296. 0.15, 0.296. What are the weights that are given over here? Can you tell me? The weights are, 1 minute, 0.2, 0.5, 0.3, 0.2, 0.5, 0.3. So it will be 0.115 into 0.2, that is 0.023. Okay. 0.15 into 0.5 will be 0.075. 0.296 into 0.3 is 0.0888. Okay. I'll do the square of this now. So 0.023 into 0.023 is how much? 0.000529. Okay. 0.075 into 0.075 would be 0.0005625. 0.00788. 0.00788. Now what I'll do is I'll add up all these things together. So that's 0.004356, 0.000529 plus 0.005625 plus 0.00788. Do I get the answer as 0.013275? This is the final answer. Can you draw this chart in your books? Let me confirm the answer, friends. Too much of nonsense calculation, I might end up going wrong. Hold on, there is a small mistake here. Give me a minute. There is a mistake, friends. Please hold on. 1 minute. Please hold on. Point 0.04356 is right. Uh, 0.0134 into 0.2 the whole square. That is correct. So here I have done 1.15 into. This is correct, friends. 0.011, 0.133. Maybe some arithmetic mistake has happened. 0.004536. Let me just check. There is some arithmetic mistake. This is 00. This is not 000. That's why we went wrong. Okay, the answer will be 0.01839. There was an arithmetic mistake, friends. Anyways, put this in your books and finish it off. This is as per sharp index model. Thank you, Ash. I think that is where I went wrong. That 10 made my life miserable. Please put the correct answer in your books now.